Hey everyone, I'm gonna give out my review on the whole album of Three Days Grace's new album called Outsider, and I reacted to about 4 or 5 songs, and I know a lot of people are ripping this album to shreds and giving it 3 out of 5 and whatever have you. Um, I don't know. I don't really know if I have any favorites off the album. There's at least a handful of standouts, but I don't have favorites really. Um I can't really limit um a song like that. Villain I'm Not is I can really relate to that song, people making me into a villain, making me into a bad guy. Well, there's people that aren't going to trust you. There's people that aren't really going to trust you. So stay away because you're a villain. You're a creep. You're a psycho. Make me the villain I'm not. Um, I really like the very last song, The Abyss. For some reason, that's kind of in my head a little bit. Um, when I first heard The Mountain, I was sort of a little bit worried because I don't know. I don't know if I could really get deep and down with and into The Mountain. And my whole thing with three days grace, um, with the change of Adam Gontier not being there, for 4 years there was from 2013 until, I mean, was it 4 years? So yeah, no, oh, it's been about 5 years almost now. So about 5 years up until this point, I was like, I would not want to see 3 days grace unless Adam comes back in the group. And there's just something about Matt. He did a live session with the group, and he sang a really cool, beautiful version, acoustic version of The High Road off their fourth album called Transit Venus. They sang the High Road. I'm not sure if you could find that link, that video of it, but I made it into an MP3 and I have it on my phone, and so I have Matt singing The High Road on that one, and it sounds good. So something about him improved. Um, maybe when they first brought him on, they're like, well, you're gonna sing stuff like how Adam can, but Matt is not Adam. So there's a lot of people that don't know that Matt co-wrote, um, a few songs off the original debut album. He co-wrote "Let You Down" and "Scared." I think actually some of the guitar riffs he actually wrote, or some pieces of them and stuff. I'm probably even lyrically too. There's been stuff because actually, the bass player, um, Brad Walst, his brother is Matt. So Brad and Matt are actually brothers. So there's history behind them in 3 Days Grace. So, and Matt had to step out of his band and save 3 Days Grace. There was probably about a 3-day saving for that grace. I don't know, and it's funny because they come up with an album every 3 years, and they just call it 3 Years Grace. They should change it, 3 Years Grace. No, but my thoughts on the album. I'm still, I've listened to the songs many times. Probably the song I haven't really repeatedly listened to a lot of is what was it? The New Real. Um, Definitely, if I had to pick a number one song, it would definitely be "Villain I'm Not." I really love "Villain I'm Not." Um, I just like that last little bit. It's just like, I carried the weight for you. Would you do the same for me? It's like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. He's just screaming it. Not like The Abyss, where he's just goes into the whole scream zone and it's just like, I don't know how he can do it. Um, um, I mean, certain songs, like definitely, I think there's about a few songs off the album for me. I Am an Outsider and Villain I'm Not both kind of hit that nostalgia thing because they sound like some of their older stuff. Like when I first heard I'm an Outsider, I'm like, when they break into the chorus, it almost sounds like takes me back to like 1X type of a thing. It's like, because like, I don't know, it's just that big. Or, yeah, I'd say 1X. Maybe even older than that, maybe their debut. Because it's like, I am an outsider. I don't care about the in crowd, no. Or something like that. I can't remember. But um I'd say Matt has definitely improved, like I said, and he had to leave My Darkest Days, and My Darkest Days, the remainder of them, they're not in My Darkest Days. My Darkest Days isn't that group anymore. So I'm not sure what's to come because this is their sixth studio album. Um, I don't know why Adam Gunty had to leave 3 Days Grace. We probably still aren't gonna know. We don't need to know. I mean, there's always two ways to a story. They can make up a story. So originally, when it went out public, Adam Gunty said it was a non-life-threatening health issue. So what is the non-life-threatening health issue? Just get back with the group. But you can't get back with the group if, you know, um, if you can't really get along with those other people, and there's just not just get along, but if you're not on the same page, and then you just can't work with people. You know, they asked Adam if he still talks to you know the guys, and he's like, yeah, I talked to Barry and Brad, and he didn't say anything about Neil, the drummer. So it makes me wonder if there was something. There's got to be something, because if you listen to his debut album with Saint Azonia, his new band, there's there's so many songs on there that are like, don't burden me with all your problems, don't weigh me down with all your fears, cutting you out of my life forever, to tear apart the pain that I feel, and all this stuff, and your fairy tales at the end, and you're the king of nothing, and stuff about your flight has landed or you're feeling stranded, and you're gonna fake your way through. You're gonna fake your way through one more useless day, just one more day, just one more useless day. And that's a song, Fairy Tale, that he wrote. So it's like your fairy tales at the end. You're gonna fake your way through this one more day, just one more day. Your fairy tales at the end. Your fairy tales at the end. Your story's over. So, and I even watched a video of Adam getting so mad, and he was saying that he's tired of bands doing karaoke versions of his songs. And I'm thinking, like, if you're so mad, then why don't come back into 3 Days Grace? No, it's not that simple. But if you're so mad, change it. Change it. Matt is the only person there. Matt's not perfect by any means. Neither is Adam. They're both great singers for both different reasons. But it's so hard when you listen to Adam a lot longer, because he was in the band for like 20 years at least, because I think they formed in 97 or 95 or whenever, how long, and he left in 2013. But this album is I've said to people before, recording this, just people online, and I've said to a few people that I know, that I haven't liked a 3 Days Grace album since Transit of Venus, I don't think so. Like 6 years. So like 6 years since I've actually felt like I really can resonate with the 3 Days Grace album as a whole. God, I have The Abyss in my head too. Oh, and Chasing the First Time's a really cool one as well too. Really like the, that riff in there, and how, I mean, it's all very riff heavy. I think there's somebody in the mixing booth just putting up high with the guitars and the vocals. I don't think Three Days Grace has ever really been a bass regulated group band. You always hear the guitars, and on this album I don't even know if I could really hear the drums. I mean, I could hear the drums, but not super well. I'm gonna try and make more videos here and the time coming. Just do what I can. But yeah, I give the album maybe 4 out of 5. I think it's pretty damn good. It's not like gold, but I really like it. I'm really happy with everything it's turned out. A lot of people are like giving it 3.5. I'll give it a 4. A good solid 4 out of 5. That's pretty damn good. I mean, the first 2 albums will give them 5 out of 5. I listen to every song. A lot of people don't listen to every song. But I like to listen to what they put out. I mean, people go out of their way writing these songs and spending so much time for people like, oh no, this is garbage. Don't listen to Mountain. They wrote it for the radio. We all know that. Blah, 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 blah. Regardless of what people think they do, music has no boundaries. There's no rules with music. But I know sometimes the formula always sticks, just traditionally going with the verse, chorus, verse, bridge, and then chorus. So very heavy. It's a heavy album, probably. I don't know. I definitely would say. Quote me if I'm wrong on this, but I think it's probably their heaviest album they've written. Outsider, because I don't know. You think that Adam would be, make 3 Days Grace heavier, because he has more of, I don't know if he has range, Adam, but he has there's more emotion behind him and his rasp and stuff like that. I think I gotta give kudos to Matt though, because he really sells this album. You hear his addiction on pretty much every word that he sings. Very punctual, like he just, this time around it's like, whoa, it's like when they first brought him on board in 2013, and then they had that album 2015, it's like, did you not feel comfortable then, and now you feel comfortable singing that now? So I don't know. I'm really happy with it, and people can see with some of the songs that I reviewed. Strange Days is I go back to that song. But definitely, Villain I'm Not is it's a standout song for me. Really, if you listen to Villain I'm Not, that song can be a part of their best of greatest hits thing, because it almost sounds like something from 1X. It just sounds like their old stuff. And then there's some songs that kind of like what are you doing, like Me Against You. I don't know about Me Against You. I mean, I still like the entire album. But Me Against You, it's sort of like I don't know. Matt was just like, there was a whole line where it's just like fuck that, and I'm okay with all the swearing words and stuff like that. I swear quite a bit myself, so um, yeah, there's probably about 3 songs that he swears on, so that's actually kind of crazy. Because other than that, there's been only, I think he swore on Riot and Wake Up. So those are the only songs that he swore on them, so I don't know. I'm right, sorry, I said right, left, wrong, and oh, he swore on right, left, wrong. Um, the new real, the no, not the best. Me Against You. God, some of like these songs are just like in my head. They're just insanely catchy, and they're written a little bit more with thought into them. They're written better. Like I wasn't too big on Human. I mean, Human I liked. I mean, with Human I really liked I Am Machine. I think they did. I Am Machine was pretty good, and I Am Machine is like quite a heavy song as well too. But this album's a lot heavier. I felt like they had too much of that um, telephone effect. That sort of like sounds like it's coming through a telephone type of a thing with Human. But this one, it's just like, wow. But you don't hear a lot of the bass, which I'm kind of like, So I don't know. I'll give it 4 out of 5 schmoes. Cause the schmoes know. No. But tell me what you thought of the album, and what some of the standout songs are for you, or what your favorite song on Outsider is. Um, yeah, and also let me know what you guys think I should do on another video. Whether it be reacting to something. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna try and find a better way to edit my videos and stuff like that. I'm tied to my phone and my tablet, so um, other people just go so crazy into it. And it's sort of the thing too, because I've been sort of pondering whether to cut my hair really short, or buzz it off so I could grow it out long again, or just keep it as is. But everyone gets the same haircut, and everyone does the same type of videos where they do the vlog and cut short and spend like 3 hours just doing that one video. So, but really like this album. I'm looking forward to see what's gonna happen with their journey, how long they're gonna go with Matt, if they're gonna tour anywhere near me, which I doubt they will, because they go elsewhere. They go on some of these weird places. But yeah, this is my long overdue review, and giving you my thoughts on everything on this review for this album, this entire album. Yeah, I wish they could do a little bit more stuff with the acoustic on this album. There's that song Nothing to Lose But You. It's sort of like a power ballad. It's good. But anyway, these songs are great. I mean, icing on the cake. It's good. It's good. I really do like it. And for anyone bashing this album or just make an entire video just saying, "Oh, I don't like this song and I don't like this song," but I listened to this one and they're doing this. They're trying to get. They're trying to make it seem like 12-year-olds got them to write this outsider song. Who says in crowd anymore? This is not the 1980s. Blah 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 blah. No, you don't come out and say that. I mean, like, these are good songs. I mean, listen to them again. Some people say, well, 3 Days Grace is not 3 Days Grace without Adam. I was on that bandwagon, for so long, and actually messaged Matt on Facebook and wrote him a fan message and saying, sorry for my doubts. I mean, you're a really good singer. So he hasn't really got back to me yet, so I'm sure he's busy. But this album is good, and there's finally some songs that I can relate to again in a long time of being an outsider and not being accepted and a part of anything, and just feeling paranoid about things and not feeling included. So there's songs like that on this entire album of like, yeah, 3 Days Grace is like, yeah, we know how it is. So here it is. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you my thoughts, and yeah. So anyway, until next time, see you guys.